We pretend we are medieval doctors prescribing patients with old Timmy medicine. Be me, chillin' in my doctor office castle. Ham planet fatty lady comes into my office, all out of breath because stairs. Fat people is weird because it's the Middle Ages. Bitch, how did you do that? Tapestry. Tell fatty she has an imbalance of humors. Too much ketchup humor. It's making you fat as a toad. Doctors in the Middle Ages said stuff like that probably. Tell her she needs to attach a chair to the ceiling with rope, twist it up, and sit in it and spin around really fast 3 times a day. Tell her she also needs more vegetable humors. Prescribe her turnips from my in-house pharmacy. Collect them sweet medieval bitcoins. Look down the nose of my bird doctor mask thing and tell her to return in a fortnight. Tell her I'll know if she didn't spin in the chair. Kid with autism comes into my doctor castle. Doesn't wanna talk to me, just wants to flap his hand. I know what's wrong with him. I am a doctor. Tell him he needs to lose about 8 fathoms of blood. Tell him this will make him flap less. Remove 8 fathoms of blood from autist. Flapping stops. Breathing stops. Doesn't matter, he's cured. I am a doctor. Autism at its finest. Nigger comes into my castle tower office. Catches me playing with one of the dead things I keep there. Oh fuck a nig. Parchment. Play it cool. I am a doctor. What's the problem? Nig plan time. Nig says he is a nig. I say I see. I stroke my beak on my bird mask thing. Notice he has really white teeth. A chance to practice my old Timmy dentistry. Pick related. Pull out a bunch of teeth and then tell Nig to grind them into powder and mix them into goat's milk. It has to be goat's milk. Tell him to wait for a full moon and spray the mixture over his niggy skin. This will cure him. Don't collect medieval bitcoins because Nig. Go back to playing with dead frog. The Black Plague was introduced to humans because niggers. Ye olde doctor. Another doctor comes into my castle. His mask is scarier than mine. Feel like Patrick Bateman in the business card scene. Keep old Timmy shitty spaghetti in my robes. I am a doctor. Ask him what the problem is. He says his mask is stuck on. What? He says his mask is stuck on. I say I heard you the first time, faggot. I just don't know how did that. He says he dunno. Okay, get out my old Timmy knife. Cut face a bit and mask comes off. Doctor has huge boils and shit that were holding it in place. The mask didn't stop this. I rationalize that he probably used the mask wrong. The mask cannot fail. Tell him his veins got crossed and this made his face swell. Tell him he needs to uncross his veins. Tell him he surely knows how to do that cause he's a doctor too. He doesn't want to admit that we're full of shit so he nods and leaves. Forgets his mask. I clean off the boil juice and wear it. I am a scarier doctor. This is hilarious. Moa OP. Dress up as plague doctor. Walk down street to McDonald's. Enter. Walk to counter. Hot blonde girl turns around and screams. Put on deep voice. Do not be afraid, child. Wave arms. Leap onto counter. Kick over register and charity jar. Raise hands into air. Purify. Manager storms in. Appears angry. Moonwalk. Kick fat kids McFlurry from hands. You are fat. You need not this. Tip hat to manager. Jump from counter. Head for door. See bitch hot girl from high school. She has fries. Is staring with gaping jaw. Sprint to her. Grab her fries. Slap her. Manager shouts. Tries to grab hat. Spin around. Slap him across face. Unhand me. Male of brown skin. Sparta kick the door. Run out of store. Walk the dinosaur. Go home. Leave without costume. Return to McDonald's. See sign with no dogs allowed stuff. See picture of plague doctor with cross out thing on it. Lol. Be me. Doctoring it up in my doctor castle. Pregnant woman comes in. Ask what's wrong. He'll be me firstborn lord. Ah, I see your problem. Go on. Have no idea what her problem is. Hoping to John Edward my way through this. Tells me she fears for her firstborn because scary witch plague will kill him. Tell her to sleep upside down at night hanging from a rope by her ankles. It will keep him in your bowels until the plague passes. She leaves. Find out 2 seasons later her kid died. She tries to take my mask, proclaiming I don't know what I'm doing. Pollinate her a witch. Everyone burns her alive. My face when. Bewitched doctor. I am mixing and cooking herbs for stock at my market to gain currency and to satisfy my patients. Autistic kid comes in my castle. Kid has black spots all over his body and is bleeding. What the fuck? Chronicle. Tell him to go in the local lake. Does so. Drowns. Fucking knew it. Potion. Twas a witch in disguise. See other witches. Throw toads and potions at them. All die from either injury or by themselves for some reason. See last one. Grabs my mask and asks for help. Kick into a bonfire. I am a doctor. Autistic kid comes in my castle. Kid has black spots all over his body and is bleeding. What the fuck? Chronicle. Tell him to go in the local lake. Does so. Drowns. Fucking knew it. Potion, you got me there. 8 out of 10. 15th century. Be best doctor. Hunting for toads to milk. Peasant runs up saying something about a plague. Surf me busy. Scroll. Go with him anyway. Leads me to a village overrun by witches. Begin throwing roots and yelling about humors. My face when a root hits a witch and white stuff comes out. My face when it was the toad's milk I needed. My face when I am definitely best doctor. Be a witch doctor. Just strolling through. Man sees me and points at me. Your cures are shit. Oh fuck herbs. Throw sand at him. Run. Days later. I am in my castle brewing some potions. Same guy comes in and attacks me. Throw toad at him. Screams. Beat him with a piece of wood. Burns his body. Mixes it with my brewing. Makes potion out of it. Cures just about anything. My face when human flesh cures everything. My face when I kill people for potions now. Gives the last potion with the guy's ashes to his family. They all die. Question mark? Opens their bodies for examination. Organs are burned. What? Chronicle. Flies come out. Are thou fucking me over? Potion. Fight off flies. What kind of fucking doctor am I? The best kind. Be plague doctor hired at start of World War II in Germany. Cushy job, even get a castle. Short shouty man comes in and calls schnitzel during daily sacrifice. Back the fuck off. Ritual. Push him back with staff but won't leave. Brings in man with large growth on nose. Oh shit. Flask. That's some plague. Frog. Give dose of my finest hydrogen cyanide. Man lies down for rest. My face when 6 million more in line. My face when cure them all. My face when best doctor. Be me looking at scrolls of diseases. Peasant boy rushes in. Toad bubble on the skin of his arm. What is this lad? Book. Tell him to rub rodents on it. Do it or the witch will grow and shoot. Milk. Send him away with 2 rats. Get more people with the growing witch on their skin. Begin to wonder if witch is after my herbs. Send them all to the nearest lake. They all go in and hold on to each other to not drown. My face when they all drowned. See brown snakes leave their body. My herbs are safe for another plague. Scroll. Boy with witch comes to me. Rodent ate the witch. Boy is cured. My face when half the people were witches. Be me. Old doctor. I have brittle bones. So my apprentice helps me walk and do other activities around town. One day, my apprentice finds a wolf in town. Yells for me to at least come down. Hesitantly, I walk down the stairs of my castle with my son helping, and meet him outside. Wolf and him are fighting. God fucking shit. Lexicon. Throw herbs at wolf. Begone demon. Wolf attacks me. Scrolls. Apprentice tried using fire magic to get the wolf off me. Lol, he failed like the bitch he is. Son kills wolf with sword. Attaboy. Brewing. Lay on the ground bleeding. See toad next to me. Would thou want to milk a toad one last time? I do. Milk the toad. Sees a light. Oh, it is my time. I was the best doctor. I will reunite with my dead patients. Goodbye. Potions. Be me. Be plague doctor in medieval times. Making potions in my castle. Some fucking peasant accuses me of witchcraft. Oh fuck. Scripture. Whole town at my castle. Whole town trying to burn me at the stake. Threaten to give town the plague if they burn me. My face when they have the plague anyway. My face when they die of the plague. My face when I have the plague. I am a doctor. Be doctor in my castle trying to find the mouse teeth. Nobleman enters. Offers money to fix his problem. Money. Actual money. Immediately accept. Ask what the problem is. Red spots on his penis and it hurts to pee. No issue, I can't fix. Find mouse teeth. Tell him to take 4 a day and come back in a week. Week later, he returns. Still has the problem. By God, I'm trying. Carry a pigeon. Time for surgery. Use old Timmy anesthetic. After a single swing he's out. Cut off offending area. Replace with a stick and 2 dove eggs. Wakes up. I explain about how a witch cursed him. Looks at me like I'm a retard. Explain the science of humors. Pays anyway. My face when still the best doctor. Be me. Best doctor. Peasant comes in my castle for help on a disease. Question mark? Has these weird bumps all over his body. Try not to accuse him of witchcraft as he will pay me in coin. Sweet. Sweet coin. Give him a few herbs to eat daily to get rid of the bumps. 2 weeks later, peasant comes back, says he's been even worse and is possibly dying. Can't take it anymore. Scream witch. Others here, attack the man. Notice the other citizens have bumps. Create a huge fire. Shove them all inside. My face when I am the best doctor. Be doctor. Hear about doctor convention. Why not? Yells across a field. At convention, doctors discussing humors and magic. Get on a stand. Attempt to tell them about medicine and biology. My face when they think I'm a witch. My face when they burned me alive. My face when they all had the plague. My face when I was right. My face when I am a doctor. Be doctor. Minding my own business, chopping of limbs. Putting excessive amounts of leeches on people. Usual doctor things. Woman interrupts bloodletting claiming leeches won't cure coughing child. She must be a witch. Manuscript. Have her burnt at the stake. Celebrated as hero for catching the witch. I am a doctor. Man with slight limp enters my office bedroom kitchen toilet. Hands me roll of parchment. Strap him down on operating table. Saw off limpy leg. Man dies of blood loss. I am a doctor. Read parchment. Invited to castle of local nobleman. Put on scariest mask. Go to castle. Bring 26 jars of leeches cause you never know. Arrive at castle gate. Guard asks about leeches. I am a doctor. Meet local lord. Says his son is sick and his own physician does not know why. Did you try leeches? I inquire in a doctorly fashion. Lord says it did nothing. Tell him I shall cure his son. Talk to physician. Ask him about the treatment. He says he has looked for other treatments to cure the boy. He tells me of plants and shit. What in my spooky peak mask is this forbidden sorcery featuring her quill? Have him put in the madhouse as he is clearly insane. Tell Lord they didn't use enough leeches on sick boy. Luckily I brought extras. Empty all my jars of leeches on boy. While leeches do leech things I go to mad physician's room. By the heavens. Engraving. All kinds of strange shit. Plants and jars with dead things. Fuck around with some of the weird shit. Bring some random plants and force feed sick boy. Go drink with lord and wenches. Next morning boy is cured of sickness. Boy is dead. I am a doctor. As the plants clearly countered the power of leeches I conclude this must be the work of the devil. Insist that castle must be hewn down to stop Satan. Fire cleanses all. Carving. Castle is destroyed and Lord makes me his personal physician as thanks for saving the land from Satan. I need more leeches. I am a doctor. Be me. Doctor's license commissioner. Visit doctor of small town. Town looks awful. Death, disease, cats everywhere. Doctor's house is covered in some kind of milk. Ask doctor about his capabilities. Doctor tells me I've got the plague. Points to my birthmark. Decides burning it with a hot poker will cure it. I'll protest, but the doctor insists. Extreme pain. Scroll. Costs was 32 coins. Went back home. Checked with a trusted physician. No plague. Well shit. Returned to town. Doctor's more than earned his license. I am veteran doctor. Be a new doctor. Very new. Man comes in with pains in the stomach. He said he hasn't eaten in 4 days. Don't know what to do. Put leeches on his legs. After 17 jars he looks really pale. Are you a vampire? Nay. That is what a vampire would say. Manuscript. He is stabbed with a stake. He dies. I remember that vampires die if stabbed in the heart with wooden stake. He died so he must have been a vampire. King rewards me with 20 silver pieces and a nice hat. I am doctor. Be me. Sexual deviant into birds. Walk around in black leather bird costume around old town. Man comes to me telling me he needs me for my skills. Sure, why not? Glyph. Tie him up. Whip him and melt wax on ass and nipples. Tortures him till he cries out. Lets him go after. Soon huge line forms. People think I'm a doctor. Now my dick has plague. Be doctor. Peasant man comes in and says he can't stop shaking after sleeping in cold shitty house. Oh lord, he is possessed. Messenger. Use my tooth remover mallet to surgically knock him the fuck out. I am a doctor. Tie him to chair. Spend forever looking through my collection of dead and dismembered things. Eventually find holy water. Look outside. It is nighttime. Check patient's restraints. Go to sleep. I am a doctor. Next morning, wake up and put on my favorite mask. Commence exorcism. Man died from shakes during night. The operation was a success. Canvas. Add demon removal to sign on door. Woman comes in with child with different color on each eye. I am gonna need more leeches. I am a doctor. Be doctor. Been saving my urine trying to turn it into gold. So far nothing yet. See, local boy is born with 3 arms. I am a doctor. Must be demons in the water. Force all town folk to drink their own urine. I am a doctor. Be sitting in castle dropping rocks out window onto peasants to test their sediment. Humors. Suddenly bells ringing. Town crier saying plague has made it into the town. Thou art shitting me. Chronicle. Banging on castle doors. Plague ridden girl brought before me. Notice she has black spots all over her skin. Clearly she is a nigger witch who has disguised herself and the disguise is washing off. Prescribed dunking in water to determine if witch drowned, so she was a witch. Witchcraft prevented, mission accomplished. My face when the town was later overrun by nigger witches anyway. My face when they all died on their own. My face when I'm the best doctor. If you haven't already, check out my Redbubble portfolio. You might just find something you like.
This is not okay. This needs to stop now. This is cancer. This is so much cancer that I can feel the tumors growing on my back. And it's way down heavy on me, and it's not okay. Can you help a nigga out and just stop this?